Hi students, welcome to chemistry online classes. In the previous class I discussed about the how to calculate the equilibrium constant. Now today I want to discuss about the Le-Chatelier principle. In this chapter the most important part is about equilibrium constant, and second part important is Le-Chatelier principle. Now what is the Le-Chatelier principle? When you apply the stress, then the equilibrium will be shift towards that stress will be decreased side, and this concept applicable for the system which is in equilibrium already, which is exists in equilibrium. If you impose any change on equilibrium, then that equilibrium shift toward the decreased side or reduced side. That is called Le-Chatelier principle. Okay, so definition may not be asked in the competitive. Based on this they will ask what are the changes we can do. One is concentration we can do, another one is pressure volume, both are in one time only will be affected. Another one is temperature, another one is what do you call inert gas addition, third one 1 2 3 4, fifth one is catalyst. So these will be effects or not, we have to check on equilibrium position. So now this is reactant A gives rise to 2B. Like this, N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2 is one of the reaction. This is already present at equilibrium. Consider is already present at equilibrium. To this I want to discuss about concentration effects. Listen carefully. Separately there is no objective like this. Here only you have to understand what is the effect on this equilibrium. Now I am adding right side NO2. When you add NO2, according to Le-Chatelier principle, what is there? If you apply any stress or change, then reaction move toward that reduced side. Here increased, already NO2 is there, again you added, then here increased, concentration of NO2 increased, then reaction shift toward which direction? Decreased side, means this side. Okay, therefore that effect should be reduced side, it move. So product concentration increase mean it move towards the N2O4 direction. It means this is called backward reaction. Okay, another one is N2O4 gives rise to 2NO2. If you add N2O4, N2O4, then here concentration of N2O4 increase mean reaction shift toward which direction? Forward direction. This is backward. This is forward direction. Why it move towards the forward backward direction? Mean we know that Q is equal to K, that is at equilibrium. This is well known. If Q is less than K, it means this is greater, this is lower, then this is forward reaction. Q is greater, K is lower, means that is called backward reaction. Then if something K value is given, consider something K value is given. Therefore for this reaction you can find first one, what is the Q is equal to Q at any time. At equilibrium time also, before equilibrium time also, after equilibrium time also, but K is only at equilibrium. So this having some equilibrium, then what happened here? NO2 mean product concentration is by reactant concentration. Now product concentration is increased, meaning numerator increase means resultant also increase compare with the before K, because already this is set at equilibrium. To that equilibrium we are added NO2. Keep in mind carefully, already before adding this NO2, this already present at equilibrium. When you add, Q increase compare with the K, therefore backward. Q increase means backward. Now we are adding which one? N2O4. Same thing. Now product is numerator, reactant is denominator. Reactant concentration in denominator more. When denominator is more, resultant is lower. Therefore, Q is less than the K. Therefore, this is forward. Always you have to think based on that concept only. This is very clear. Now based on this, they may ask graph. So don't forget this concept. I am giving these are hints how to solve this. Don't consider this is a theory concept, you know how to write for examination. So I am not writing that points here. Only thing, anything added mean always you have to apply in this formula. Otherwise I can give simple statement here. Reactant concentration increase mean forward reaction. When reactant concentration increase mean forward. Same thing, if you remove this product, then what happened? If you remove in here less, here more only. Same thing. So forward reaction, two statement. One is reactant concentration increase, forward. Otherwise product concentration decrease, that is also forward. So forward reaction purpose, two statement. Similarly for backward reaction, two statement. What is the backward reaction? If you increase the concentration of product, then here less only. Therefore reaction move towards the backward. So increase the concentration of product, reaction backward. Otherwise decrease the concentration of reactant, that is also backward. Similar to this opposite. Okay. If you don't know like this, then always you apply this formula and you can decide the forward or backward. These three conditions are always you have to remember. So based on this, they may ask the graph. What is the graph? See, this is concentration, square bracket means concentration, otherwise they will give concentration word only, reactant or product. Concentration, this is time. Now I want to apply this one. This is reactant, this is product. Reactant mean initially high concentration, then later it will be decrease, like this consider. Then this is product concentration like this. And this is at this point we have considered, this is called T equilibrium time. In some books, this is not given directly here onwards. Y axis may be given here onwards. See, already it is set at equilibrium. So this decrease, increase may not be given. Clear? Directly they will give equilibrium. Why they will give equilibrium? Because this Le-Chatelier principle, we are whatever the change we are applying at equilibrium. So already it is set at equilibrium. On this we are applying the change. Therefore, they may give from this onwards also. How mean? Keep in mind like this. This is concentration, this is the time, like this. This is N2O4. In the previous class, if you observe a little bit, I given this. So this is N2O4 reactant, this NO2 already at equilibrium. What is the equilibrium? The concentration of reactant and product do not change with the time. So here not change. Here change is there, here change is there. But here constant is there. Therefore, this is at equilibrium. This is old equilibrium. Now, according to the first reaction, this is second, this is first, which is added NO2. Therefore, I want to write somewhat little bit down for easy understand to show all the student to understand this, like this consider. Okay. Now NO2 added. NO2 added means now I am adding this NO2 like this. This much is added. Concentration, what happened? Up to here this level increase. This is low, this is high. Concentration of product increase. After that, when concentration increase, then reaction which direction? Backward direction. When backward means this should be decrease like this. But keep in mind, whatever this line, that line should not cross the before equilibrium. It do not cross the down. Always it should be up only. If it is crossed down, means that is wrong. Now this before this condition is Q is equal to K. That's why this is constant. This is at equilibrium position. Now when it is decreased, then this should be increased like this. Now at this position you can consider Then here equilibrium, this is constant is there. Then here also Q is equal to K. But here change is there. In this change, which is greater? Product concentration greater, reactant concentration is lower. Therefore, backward mean what is that? Q is greater than K. Because backward mean Q is greater than K. So in this change, this is will be there. Like this question, like this A option, B option, C option, D option, they will give graph. Which of the following graph is correct? So this is increase, therefore after some time it should be decrease, and this decrease should not cross the before equilibrium line position. That always upper than this, upper than the dotted line. If it is crossed, means that is wrong, because it is high constant, so little decrease, and after that constant. This will be increase because now it is product, this is reactant for backward reaction. So listen word carefully. Actually for forward this reactant, this is product, but when backward this is reactant, this is product. Reactant decrease, product increase, therefore it is increase. I hope this is clear. These graphs are very important in your textbook with H2 plus I2 gives rise to 2HL, like this one graph is given. You can read that, then you will understand. Now based on this, graphs are very important for NEET and JEE mains level. And CET level, this type of graph will not ask because somewhat difficult only these are. Then concentration, time. So directly I want to give from this point, because already we are applying on equilibrium position. So this is constant, concentration of reactant and product constant. If you confuse me, I will write this is N2O4 concentration, this is NO2 concentration. Now you can easily understand. So this is NO2 concentration, this is N2O4 concentration, constant, therefore this is at which one? T equilibrium time, initial equilibrium time this is. After some time, now which is added? N2O4 is added. N2O4 added means this line rise to up because concentration increase. Which one? N2O4. Then this dotted line, you make it, then it is easy, because that line should not cross down. So therefore this line will comes like this, and this will be increase. Now this is reactant, this is product, mean this will be increase and shift like. And now here onwards you can observe here concentration is constant, then this is called T equilibrium. This is new, this is old. Okay, so here Q is equal to K. Here change occur. Change is which one? This is forward or backward? Forward reaction. For forward reaction is Q is less than K, and again here Q is equal to K because constant is there. So like this graph they may ask in competitive exam, very important. So very easy to answer, these are that much not difficult. So practice, 1 or 2 times practice, then you will understand. One example I will give with respect to N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. For this also they may ask the graph. This is concentration, this is time. In this time, this is called H2, this is called N2, this is called like this. Okay, NH3. So these all are constant with the time. Constant. Then this is called which one? T equilibrium. This first equilibrium. Then which is added now? You only decide. For example, N2 added or H2 added, NH3 added. Anyone consider. For example, product only added consider. This is a product line. NH3 line. This is N2 line. This is H2 line. This is 3 mole is there. This is 1 mole is there. That's why I wrote this is up. This is down. So now this increase, little bit increase, and write this dotted line, easy to understand. This is generally in examination dotted line they may not give. For your convenience purpose only I wrote this dotted line now. Now concentration of which is increase. Now I added to this ammonia added. Then what happened? Product concentration increase. Therefore product concentration increase. After that what happened? This will be comes down and constant, but should not cross this dotted line. Then this will be product now because it's backward reaction, therefore it increase. This also increase, and this is constant. This is called T equilibrium 2. Like this graph will ask in the competitive exam. These graphs are only for NEET and JEE Mains level. JEE Mains level, they may ask like this graph, very important. So concentration effect is completed. Otherwise, they may give in the form of like this, SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2SO3. For this reaction to form SO3, what are the favorable condition to form SO3? Favorable condition, what is that? I am giving only favorable condition. Increase the concentration of SO2 and O2, or anyone you can increase. Both also you can increase, or anyone also increase, then it is forward direction. Otherwise, another favorable condition, what is it? With respect to concentration only I am speaking. Don't consider pressure, volume, inert gas, catalyst. Only we are discussing about the concentration effect. Therefore, concentration effect only I am discussing. Otherwise, decrease the concentration of SO3. These are the favorable conditions. How to understand this is, we know that Q is equal to product concentration by reactant concentration. Then product concentration is, we want Q should be less. Q should be less means denominator value should be more. Therefore, SO2 or O2 constant or both, if you increase, then Q will be decreased and forward reaction. If it is concentration of product decrease, it means numerator decrease means Q also decrease. Therefore, that is forward condition. They may ask for backward condition also. Therefore, now PCl3 gives rise to PCl3 plus, this 5 and Cl2. To get backward direction, what are the favorable condition for this reaction? Backward means these two should be increase, otherwise this will be decrease. Careful, this condition don't forget. Q will be small for forward direction, Q will be large for backward reaction. So based on that we have to answer. Okay, so concentration effect part is completed. Then pressure, volume, these are together involved, because if you take this is a one cylinder, if you apply the pressure, volume what happen? Decrease. If you remove the pressure, volume what happen? Increase. So together this effect will be there. Therefore, keep in mind, always according to Le Chatelier's principle. Now I am discussing pressure and volume effect together. Pressure and volume effect. According to Le Chatelier's principle, if you apply the stress or the change, then reaction move toward the decreased side. Then if you apply the pressure increase, then volume what happened? Decrease. This is clear. Therefore, if pressure applied mean it move towards which direction? Pressure decreased side. Pressure decreased side mean volume increased. This is very clear. Therefore, pressure is directly proportional to number of moles, volume also directly proportional to number of moles, because PV is equal to nRT. These are constant at given temperature, mean pressure also directly proportional to number of moles, volume also directly proportional to number of moles. So you consider pressure respective for him. Pressure is directly proportional to number of moles. Pressure decreased meaning number of moles also decreased side it move. Okay. Therefore, now pressure decrease mean volume increase side, volume, now pressure decrease mean pressure increase side it move, then volume decreased, therefore pressure increase. So with respect to this line I am writing here, this is. Now with respect to this, pressure increased, therefore number of moles also increased. So whatever this I am discussing with right side effect. Because pressure increase means pressure decrease side it move, pressure decrease means pressure increase side it move. This concept is very important now. Now based on this, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to NH3. Now what is the favorable condition to form ammonia? Keep in mind the question is favorable condition to form ammonia. What are the favorable conditions? With respect to pressure, pressure increase means pressure decrease side, pressure decreased side means number of moles decrease. Here 1 plus 3, here 2 mole, here total left side 4 mole is there, right side 2 moles is there. So reaction decrease for the number of mole decreased side, meaning which is required effect here? High pressure required, because if you increase the pressure, reaction move towards the pressure decreased side. Therefore, to form ammonia, high pressure is required. Already in second year also you may be studying the P block element. Preparation of ammonia by Haber process, nearly 200 atmosphere pressure is required. Therefore, high pressure required, that is nearly 200 atmosphere pressure. This directly they may ask in examination, that value also you have to remember. Next, another what is the volume respective. For example, volume respective question they may ask to form the ammonia. Then number of volume should be, what is that? Decrease. Volume decrease means volume increased side. Then for this, low volume is required. Low volume. So high pressure, low volume, HPLV, remember. For delta Ng less than 0 reaction, delta Ng reaction less than 0, anyone. For this reaction also consider 2SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2SO3. I will write here 2SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2SO3. To form more SO3, what is the favorable condition? Here 2 plus 1 mole, 3 moles, here 2 mole. So reaction move toward which direction? Number of mole decrease side. Number of mole decrease means which condition is favorable here? High pressure. Pressure increase means pressure decrease side. Therefore, number of mole decrease side it move. Therefore, high pressure required. HP means high pressure. Automatically low volume required, because for this reaction delta Ng is less than 0. Delta Ng means what is that? Delta Ng is equal to number of moles of product minus number of moles of reactant. Then it is 3, that is minus 1. Therefore, instead of applying for all these cases, you remember this rank shortcut. How to remember mean? For delta Ng 0, HPLV, high pressure required, low volume required for forward. Why it is we are discussing only forward? Because we are preparing something compound in forward direction. Backward we don't want. So similarly, this one PCl5. PCl5 converted into PCl3 plus Cl2. For this reaction, what is a favorable condition? What is the favorable condition for to dissociate PCl5? Dissociate means it form PCl3 and Cl2 only. So you have to read the question very carefully. What they are asking? Formation they are asking, or backward reaction mean undissociated form they are asking. That you have to carefully read the question, later answer. So what is the favorable condition to dissociate the PCl5? It means formation of PCl3 and Cl2. Now we will observe. Here how many moles? 1 mole. Here 1 plus 1 how much? 2 moles is there. So number of moles increase. Number of moles increase means what is that? Low pressure is required. So always reaction shift forward direction for delta Ng here greater than 0 is there. Greater than 0 mean here delta Ng is equal to number of moles of product, that is 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Positive value is there. Therefore, low pressure is required for this reaction. Low pressure. But keep in mind, for this reaction also high pressure is required. But already we studied in the P block element in preparation of H2SO4 in contact process. High pressure is required, but the condition is 1 to 2 atmosphere only used for this reaction, not high pressure, because whatever the operators used, that is called plant, that plant may be corroded. Therefore, low pressure is used in this reaction. Actually high pressure is required, but low pressure used because that plant may be corroded. Directly they may ask in the examination. For this is important, because according to equation what you will tell the answer? High pressure. But for this reaction low pressure, that is 1 to 2 only used in this range. Okay, otherwise they may give 2 only directly, then you have to answer 2 atmosphere, not 200 atmosphere, because reason they may ask. Otherwise like this question also they may frame. For this reaction 2 atmosphere pressure is used. Reason what is that? Plant may be corroded, therefore 2 atmosphere pressure is used. Now for this low pressure is required mean automatically high volume required. Therefore, LPHV. This is rank shortcut. Remember to answer the what is a favorable condition with respect to now concentration part completed and pressure volume part also completed. Next one is temperature effect. Okay. Temperature effect. Consider A plus B plus heat gives rise to product. Then what happened here? Heat to this, I am adding heat again. Nothing but this is reactant added. Consider this is reactant side, this product side. So reactant side something added meaning what is that? Don't consider this is it is we have to apply the formula, but it is similar to concentration effect. Reactant side increase mean what is that? Q decrease. Yes or no? Heat is added mean this is left side added mean this is endothermic reaction. For this endothermic reaction, first one statement, for endothermic reaction, which condition is favorable? High temperature is favorable. Why high temperature is favorable? Now reactant side increase mean we know that Q is equal to product by reactant. This side increase mean Q will be less. Q will be less mean which direction? Forward. For endothermic reaction, what is the favorable condition to get the forward direction? High temperature. High temperature is favorable for forward reaction or direction. Then if low temperature is there, that is backward. So that is I am not writing. One only remember automatically that is reverse. Second one is exothermic reaction. Exothermic reaction means A plus B gives rise to product along with this product plus heat. Plus heat is there mean product formed along with this heat also comes out. Plus heat mean along with this product heat also comes out. That is meaning it loss. Then product side increase mean Q what happened? Increase. Therefore, for exothermic reaction, loss this is. So, if you decrease this, if you decrease the temperature or heat, then what happened? Product side, numerator, this numerator product plus heat is numerator. When this is decreased, then this is also decreased because heat is decreased. Heat is decreased mean numerator part product decrease and Q also decrease. Q decrease mean what is that? Forward direction. Therefore, for exothermic reaction, low temperature is favorable. For forward direction or reaction. This much only remember. Very easy. And we know this formula also, log K2 by K1 is equal to delta H by 2.303 or 1 by T1 minus 1 by T2. Based on this also they may ask the question, because we know that K is depend on temperature. Temperature increases, K also increases. K increase mean forward reaction. K increase, therefore forward reaction. So this concept is very, very, very important. Now based on this we will apply some question. Question is, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. For this reaction they give delta H is equal minus 90. Now example question, N2 plus 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3. For this delta H is equal to minus 92 kilojoule mole inverse. Negative given means this indicating here exothermic. Otherwise this reaction may give like this also, 3H2 gives rise to 2NH3 plus 92 kilojoule mole inverse. Then don't confuse, or you told that minus mean here exo, but here plus is there. Product side plus is there, also you have to consider this is exothermic reaction. If reactant side plus 92 is there, mean that is endothermic reaction. Okay. Now for this exothermic reaction, what is the favorable condition? Low temperature. Exo mean loss, therefore low temperature is required. Endo mean required, therefore high temperature is required. Therefore for this reaction is low temperature is favorable condition for forward direction. For forward direction, at low temperature rate of reaction is very low, therefore catalyst used. What is the catalyst used here? Finely divided iron catalyst, and promoter is molybdenum is used. These are also many times asked in CET to JEE NEET level also. This what are the catalysts used for preparation of ammonia by Haber process. Remember, these are very important concept. Next, one more question for this. What is the favorable condition with respect to temperature for 2SO2 plus O2 gives rise to 2SO3. Okay. For this reaction, I want to give in this form only, plus 196 kilojoule mole inverse. Then consider this exothermic or endothermic. Product side plus given mean that is exothermic only. Similarly here also low temperature is favorable condition. Same concept we studied in the P block element preparation of SO3. Therefore here catalyst is platinum asbestos used, otherwise V2O5 is used as a catalyst. You have to remember this catalyst, directly they are asking in the exam. Okay, one more example I want to give here. O2 gives rise to 2O3, this 3O2, then 2 into 3 into 2 6, 2 into 3 6. For this reaction delta heat, minus heat given, consider. Then what you will consider? Minus mean already in your mind loss, but product side plus is there mean loss, that is exothermic. This is right side minus is there mean if you bring left side, that is what is that? Plus. Then it is endothermic reaction. So what is the favorable condition for this reaction to form ozone? You just revise that second year concept, ozone preparation is there. Then a silent electrical dielectric, what do you call? Silent electrical discharge is used to prepare the O3. Then here heat is required. Therefore, this is endothermic reaction. Endothermic reaction means high temperature is used. Okay. So like this question will ask. Otherwise in this form not given mean A plus B plus, like this also they may give. A plus B gives rise to C 2C plus D. Whatever this stoichiometric coefficient here, it depends on. Now I will write here minus heat. Left side I given minus mean if it goes right side, what is that? Plus. Plus mean this reaction is which one? Exothermic reaction. For this exothermic reaction, low temperature is favorable for forward direction. Always I am speaking about the forward direction. In examination they will ask the backward direction also, then it's opposite, that is. Okay, so with respect to temperature part also completed. The next one, what is that? Inert gas addition. This is very important because this inert gas increase the total pressure and total number of moles also. Therefore, keep in mind this is a reaction mixture A plus B gives rise to C. These all are gas, gas, gas. To this is helium is added. Helium is which one? Inert gas. Not only helium, neon, argon like this may be added anything. So in addition of this one, what happened? Total number of moles will be increased. Total number of moles mean number of moles of A, number of moles of B, number of moles of C plus number of moles of helium. So total number of moles also increases. So by addition of this one, what will happen? Total number of moles increase. Another one is total pressure increase. But partial pressure doesn't change, but do not affect the partial pressure. Partial pressure of already present gas. So this is depend at two conditions: at constant volume, another one is at constant pressure. So it also depends on at which condition we are adding this inert gas. So in your textbook only one condition is given, another condition not given. That another condition also I want to explain. Now keep in mind, whatever the delta Ng 0 or less than 0 or greater than 0 do not affect the equilibrium position by addition of inert gas. Keep in mind. Qp is equal to, according to this, partial pressure of C by partial pressure of A into partial pressure of B. This is clear. Partial pressure meaning what is that? Partial pressure is equal to X into mole fraction into P total. Therefore, what we can write here, partial pressure of C mean number of moles of C by total number of moles, N total, by number of moles of A by number of total moles into number of moles of B by N total into P equilibrium. Here also I forgot to write P equilibrium into P equilibrium. Then this is cancelled. Then what is left here? NC by NA, and this is called NB, and P equilibrium what do you call? P equilibrium N total. For this we can write delta Ng like this also. Okay, so this general form mean what is that? Otherwise this we can write normal also, but general form I want to write here delta Ng. For this reaction this is, for general form N total by P equilibrium mean that is also P total. So P total nothing but P equilibrium period. For this if you write delta Ng 0, delta Ng, then what are the condition? One is delta Ng 0 condition, second one is greater than 0 condition, another is less than 0 condition, third condition. Now what is for this reaction? For this reaction delta Ng is 1 minus 2, then minus 1. So this is delta Ng is less than 0 condition. So I want to write Q is equal to number of moles of product by number of moles of reactant into P by total number of moles whole power delta Ng. Here stoichiometric quotient is, stoichiometric quotient will be power. Now here delta Ng is, for this reaction, minus 1 is there. Therefore NC by, this is product, NA into NB, then here P by N total. This P equivalent. Then what is this? Minus 1. Then NC by NA into NB reverse. Therefore, N total by P equilibrium this is. Okay, so general form. According to this general form, what do you call? Constant volume. When constant volume is there, there is no change in the shifting of equilibrium. That may be forward direction or backward direction. When volume is constant, what do you call? One minute. Based on this also I will explain the simple concept to remembering for long time. One statement note on here: at constant volume, addition of inert gas equilibrium do not affect. Equilibrium do not affect. Okay. So this is at only at constant volume, but at constant pressure, another one is at constant pressure, delta Ng, carefully note, delta Ng is equal to 0. Here also do not affect. Delta Ng greater than 0, forward reaction. Delta Ng less than 0, that is backward reaction. Okay. So now for this reaction, total number of moles, this is less than 0, total number of moles, what happened? Increases. Then Q also what happened? Increases. Q increases, indicating what is the reaction is backward when at constant pressure. That purpose only I derived this formula. Another one is if PCl5 ionize into PCl3 plus Cl2. Therefore, for this reaction, what is it? Delta Ng is greater than 0. Greater than 0 means Qp is equal to NPCl3 into NCl2 by NPCl5 into, in this formula, P by total N, delta N how much? 1. Therefore, P by N total increases by addition of inert gas. Therefore, denominator increase mean this resulting value decrease. When it is decrease, reaction is forward. Decrease means reaction is forward. Where I given? Delta Ng greater than 0, forward. So for delta Ng greater than 0, forward. But keep in mind at constant value, volume is constant mean number of moles also we have to maintain constant. Therefore, there is no effect in at constant volume addition of inert gas. Last one, catalyst. Catalysts do not change the equilibrium position or equilibrium composition or equilibrium constant value. It only helps to reach fast. That is only effect. So the two catalyst example already given here. With respect to this, total equilibrium concept part is completed, but only for JEE mains level one small part is there. They may ask the formula. One formula is there. What is that? A. 1 minute. That formula also I have to derive. AN gas gives rise to N moles of A, that is gas. Okay. For this reaction, this is T equal to 0 time A dash, T equal to T equilibrium A minus Ax alpha respect to this formula alpha, then here n A alpha with respect to degree of dissociation. Then here n A plus 0 A, here A minus A alpha plus n A alpha, then A taken common, A 1 minus alpha plus n alpha, A taken common, again alpha taken common, A equal 1 plus n minus 1 alpha. This is now alpha. If you want to calculate, then average molar mass is equal to, what is the formula? Total mass by total moles. Total mass by total moles. This is nothing but m observed molar mass. Molar mass, average molar mass, nothing but observed molar mass. Total mass is equal to, total mass is how to calculate? For 1 mole m, this is 1 mole. For a mole, this is a into m, that is a mass. I think correct, this is correct. Therefore, for m mole is, m is a mass, mean a mole, what is that? Multiply with the a, then am, this is by 1. Therefore, a into m by total moles. This is total moles, this is mole only. So mole respect I am discussing, this is total number of moles at equilibrium. Therefore, a into 1 plus n minus 1 alpha, a cancel. So m observed is equal to m, this is theoretical, then we can write t also, theoretical t by 1 plus n minus 1 alpha. Okay, then based on this we can apply that. Then this is nothing but m theoretical mean molar mass of reactant. This is molar mass of reactant. Molar mass of reactant. And this n also very important. Here in this n is number of moles of product. Correct? Number of moles of product obtained from 1 mole of reactant, obtained by 1 mole of reactant. This is, so this formula directly they may ask in examination. Another one based on this, we know vapor density is equal to 2 into molar mass. Then you can apply in this vapor density. So D is theoretical density. Another small d is observed density. Apply in this one, then you will get the formula is alpha is equal to d minus small d, d into 1 minus n, sorry, n minus 1. This is a formula. This formula they may ask in examination directly. Which one? This one and this one. So you remember with respect to this, all equilibrium concept part is completed.